Hey, what's up guys, Raids here, bringing you another 100% clear arena video, this time with triple Neptilius. Follow the build closely because if you deviate a little bit from it, you can fail. They all have Serenity, Lunker, Legend and Demon God. Only 2 Holy Burst, all 3 with Thalassonic Laser obviously. There are some teams that are more annoying than others, specifically the Yonin guy. Yonin guy likes meleeing your pals, so he can be annoying for an AFK team. This one has Aqua Surge for grouping and Hydro Slicer. This one has Holy Burst and All Range Thunder. I'm trying to think, maybe I want to do another... Let's give him Curtain Splash. This guy. So we're going to go in with Hydro Slicer, Holy Burst, Thalassonic, Aqua Surge, Hydro Slicer, Thalassonic, Curtain Splash, All Range Thunder. So we're going to try that out. And I'm going to show you how you can pretty much AFK arena with triple Neptilius. Let me start a timer here. We're gonna let's do 10 minutes of arena fights. How does that sound? So just put the Neptilius in, and the goal of this build and builds like this is to just, I'm using a grappling gun. I'm not using weapons. I don't have to do anything. Just AFK. So I don't have to, I don't have to worry about the trainers doing. Some trainers are really annoying because they have rocket launchers and weapons that stun. And then the Yonin guy, the Moonflower Yonin guy, is very annoying because he rushes up to her pals and spams katana, and that's super annoying. So you can see the water gush there, group stuff up. It's a really good move. And then we got the Beam Slicer doing a single target damage here. But yeah, like I said, some teams are more annoying than others. Celestier here is not going to have a good time. Where is my other Neptilius? Oh no, they bugged him behind the tower. Sometimes the arena's a little bugged. Looks like one Neptilius got knocked into the wall. So it's only 2v3. But we should be good. The cool thing is that that Aqua Gush move groups stuff up together for the follow-up Holy Burst. And honestly, I found that even though Holy Burst is strong, there's a lot of pals that some of the more dangerous teams, they don't really take a lot of damage from Holy Burst. Okay, looks like my Neptilius got thrown behind a corner and the Bolasca is trying to target him and bugged out in the process. So it looks like it's even. I lost a pal, they lost a pal. So it evens out. Alright, so that's fight number 1. Let's let him go for 10 minutes, just so you guys get the point that the team is 100% clear rate without me having to do anything. Okay. Go for another one. And the arena, the Master Arena battles give you, I think it's 15 to 20 tickets, or 10 to 20. Yeah, we got 19 there. Most dangerous teams, I want to say, are Black Marketeer because he stun locks with his machine gun. This is Black Marketeer, actually. Speak of the devil, we're going to get him. So you're going to see what he does. And the Moonflower Yonin guy, or Yenin, or whatever it's spelled, very annoying because of the stun lock. So look at Black Marketeer over on the right. He's going to stun with his minigun. I'm not going to interfere because in an AFK team, but first thing he's going to do, he's going to stagger one of the guys. Cool thing about this pal though is that when they're in the air like that, they're very hard to hit. They ignore a lot of ground moves. So when they exchange the opener moves, they're very, very strong. So here we got a Curtain Splash that follows around, knocks up. Curtain Splash is very good. I'm kind of torn whether all of them should have Curtain Splash or Hydro Slicer. And as you can see there, Neptilius has a great hitbox. He doesn't really take that much damage from Holy Burst. So that's very important. Black Marketeer is trying to stagger my guys. Yeah, I'm torn whether I want to do 2 Hydro Slicers and 1 Aqua Water Burst or Curtain Splash. Let's see here. This Tower Water, this guy, yeah, because they both hit really hard. That Shadow Beak's not going to make it. Shadow Beak's running around, dead. Okay, move on to the next one. So that's the general gist of it. I want to say Curtain Splash might be better in some situations, but it's either or. Let's take a look at their setup again. Because having Curtain Splash is really useful because of the auto tracking. Curtain Splash renders a lot of pals useless because it just knocks them up, and the knockup is really nasty. I think you can even switch this all-range thunder to... But having one all-range thunder is good because they electrify. So let's keep it. I'll experiment a bit more, but as it stands, the 2 Hydro Slicers are good enough. Let's do another Curtain Splash. Let's do 2. So 2 Curtain Splashes. You can experiment, but yeah, the gist of it is that the general build, as long as you keep the important components, which is the triple Thalassonic, 1 Holy Burst, 1 All-Range Thunder, and the Aqua Gush to group stuff up, as long as you keep that theme, should be alright. The Curtain Splash is really good because it disables pals. Anything that knocks up is really strong. So here we have Cordero, the Cordero knocked in the Yonin team. This is the one I told you is really annoying. This team is super annoying. You'd think they're weak to water because they're fire, and they are, but look. Yonin comes in immediately and tries spamming Katana. And when they're on the ground, they're going to be able to get hit. Now he's missing because they're on the air. But he's very annoying because he draws their fire. So at least Curtain Splash is disabling Yonin a little bit, which is great. So here we have Curtain Splash, which is great. Gets some Electrify on them for a little extra damage. We've got the Holy Burst coming for a knock-up. It's going to do it for Bushi. We've got Hydro Slicer here. I think a good combination between the two is good. Let's see if we can get Suster here. Suster is not going to make it. They might kill Moonflower before the Gangler dies. So as you can see, a lot of knock-up moves, a lot of moves that move stuff around. Very strong. Moonflower Yanin, look at him, 3,000 damage. I mean, very OP. If you can draw his fire, it's good. If you can draw his Katana slashes, because he does 3,000 damage per Katana. Pretty crazy. We actually lost a pal here to this BS. See how dangerous this team is? Look at that. Super dangerous team. Okay. Alright. According to my timer, we've been covering these arena fights for 6 minutes now. So let's do a couple more here. That was a really close call. Like down to the wire. That's the closest call I've seen. Okay. Let's do a couple more here. Yeah, that Yonin team, especially when Yonin has his Cordero knocked, there's something about that Cordero that's just crazy. He just gets in your face and hard to take down. Very annoying. Here's a fire team. Obviously not going to be a problem for Neptilius. Neptilius counters fire hard, so. Boom, everyone's up. Who is this that's trying to do a shout attack? Oh, it was going to be an Ignis Reptiro special. That's not going to do much. Okay, we need to kill Reptiro. So they're going to focus Reptiro. Yeah, I'm telling you, Moonflower. Moonflower is just... If you can at least withdraw the attention of Moonflower Yonin away from your pals, get him on you and kite him around. Because his Katana is... Like, you saw that. That was a 3k hit on an Neptilius. That's a little busted. A little busted. Let's see if we get Moonflower again. But yeah, if you're not playing AFK and you're helping out your pals, you can actually interrupt the Moonflower guy with a weapon. You can use grenades, vortex beater, or whatever. Grenades kind of stun lock him. So. Okay, who is this? Veteran Hunter should be easy. Anything that's not Moonflower Yonin team, it's not dangerous. It's really Moonflower Yonin. This should be a breeze, despite the electric pal. Everyone's going up and up. Shadow Beak's gonna open with Divine Disaster. Divine Disaster is actually quite good in Arena. So Curtain Splash obviously there, rendering a Shadow Beak useless, and then a stun. So it's a good combination of knock up and electrify. I mean, I'm sure there's other combinations that are very strong in Arena, obviously. But this one I think is really cool because you only focus on one pal type, and you don't have to breed any moves into it. This Veteran Hunter's Rifle does a lot of damage to pals, but not enough. Not going to cut it. Alright, let's do one more. I want to say this team is probably simpler to build, but not as powerful pound for pound offensively than the Meteor Rain team. Meteor Rain team is going to be better against certain comps. But this one's easier to build because you can just capture Neptilius and breed him and focus on him. You can Yakumo, at this point, it's so easy to get an implant. You can Yakumo, what is it, one passive onto him, Demon God with Yakumo, and that's it. And then the implant for Serenity, and then you're done. I mean, it's very easy to make. Very easy to make. We got Sylvegus here doing nothing because his move didn't get buffed. So unfortunately, his move is not going to do anything. Curtain Splash is so good at disabling stuff. But Jury's still out. It might be better to have what's it called? Oh, Sylvegus pinned him up against the wall. Curtain Splash rendering Sylvegus useless there. Got more water knockups coming. Everyone's focused on a different target, so friendly Pal Tamer's on me. While Asuka's down. Celine is down. Sylvegus is down. Or about to be. Okay. Alright. I think you guys hit the point. I'm still torn between Hydro Slicer and Aqua. And Curtain Splash, excuse me, for the very, very last slots. And there are some configurations that you can tweak, I'm guessing, right? But like I said, this is completely AFK. I am just chilling, spamming this. So pretty straightforward. Again, Neptilius 1 has Hydro, Thalassonic, and Holy Burst. Neptilius 2 has Aqua Surge and Curtain Splash. Neptilius 3 has All Rain Thunder and Curtain Splash. So I hope you guys found that useful and that it helps you out. Definitely easier to build than the Meteor Rain team. I'll leave all the info in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And please leave me a comment. Always enjoy reading your feedback. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.